Alright, so since I went through the building, up the stairs, I can now come back through the front and I don't have to worry about anything. So here's the second Turtle Paradise newsletter. Never understood why you had to wait until you come back here in the Shinra raid to open those up, because those items are like super weak by that point. Never liked this part. So annoying. Like, what kind of a guard sprints to one spot and then stops like that? I mean, come on now. I should have just went right there. Ooh, that was close. That was close too. Alright, now we gotta find the key card. There we go. Oh, this is 61. Okay. See if I can remember how to do this. Which one is this? Alright, the first letter is B. Scientific. B-O. I'm assuming the secret word is gonna be bomb. Space. B. Yep, it's gonna be bomb. But we'll just make sure. This should be an M that we're missing. What's this? Research. $16. Okay. $16M. Yep. So our secret word is gonna be bomb. Alright, now we can move on to... Is that floor 62? So we're at 63. Now we gotta get the items from the coupons. should be this one. And this one. And that for the final one. Man, that defense is terrible. Looks against poison. Straw. We'll do that. Now we can go to 65? Yeah, no, wait, 64. Finally got the umbrella for Ares. Yeah, that thing is... I'm not gonna lie, I'm not looking forward to that. I've been thinking about it. Let's get some rest. The umbrella always took me a long time to get. And the fact you have to do that thing twice in the game because you can get Sid's strongest, not his ultimate, but his strongest weapon by doing the exact same speed square challenge. It's a pain to get. Alright, let's see if I remember this part. Let's see, we talk to her. And we use the vending machine. We bang on it. And now when we come back on the Shinra raid, we should get something out of that. There's Kate's ultimate weapon that we can't get right now. Of course. And we'll head up to 65. You can always cheese it with the Zeppelin trick. I don't know if I know that, unless you're just talking about that spinning propeller thing at the bottom and getting a ton of points from that. Because I definitely do that when I play. I always have a problem getting it every time, though. So if you know of a way to get it every time, you let me know. off. Okay. Can't attack you yet. Which one is it? Ooh, first try. There's a certain enemy I need to find on this floor. I need to steal something from him. I think this is him. Yes, it is. This guy's got some goodies for me. It'll probably be a pain to get. $150. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Maybe it's somebody else. Yes, the hard edge is on the third class soldiers. And they are, I think they're on the floor where Hojo is. Actually, I think what I'm also looking for is on that floor too. There's a enemy that gives you a carbon bangle. I think it's a carbon bangle. So I want to get that too. A few of those. Actually, it's good to steal multiple hard edges too because you get so much money from them when you sell them. And these guys aren't letting me steal anything from them. So this is the floor that I get some of that stuff. Should be able to start battles. I don't want to go upstairs quite yet. There we go. Go. Try a couple more times. Perfect. Well, that's not very nice. Well, we go. Wow, that was really bad. Okay, now we can go and fight Hojo. So something I didn't know before, whoever you choose to protect Ares with is positive points towards them on the Gold Saucer date. So since I want Barrett to do that, I'm going to have him take Ares somewhere quote-unquote safe. And then Red 13 will join us. Whoa, no. That quit option is throwing me off now. Take Barrett. Sweet, he's paralyzed already. Oh, that didn't last long. So in this fight I always just ignore the 3 things in front because Hojo can always just revive them pretty easily. So you might as well just focus all your attacks on Hojo. Okay. Throw a Barrett in here. I don't think we're gonna be doing much for very long. Maybe we can get a couple more. Oh, 3 of them. To get a few more swords. They always put the guy who can steal to sleep. Wow. That's obnoxious. You don't wake up from that. That is ridiculous. Oh no. Why didn't he wake up? Oh shit. That was close. Alright. Not what I had in mind. Maybe fighting 3 of them isn't a good idea. Want one more crack at it. I'll take a couple of these. What's the platinum trophy? It's platinum trophy. I'm playing this on PlayStation 4, and in this version of Final Fantasy they added trophies to it. Platinum trophy is when you get all the trophies. Actually find a trophy list here. One. Oh, I got it. My bad. I didn't realize. Okay, so the trophies. Emerge victorious in your very first battle. That's pretty easy. Use a limit break. That's also pretty easy. Get Don Corneo to choose Cloud, which we did in the Who's the Prettiest Girl contest. Use a summon materia in battle, which we will do as soon as we actually get one. Raise a materia to level 5, so basically master a materia, which will be easy once we get there. Go on a date with Barrett and Gold Saucer. That is something, out of all the times I've played this game, I've never actually done. So that's what I'm working on right now, or I've been working on, is getting that. Win the Chocobo Racing minigame. That'll be easy. Score 10,050 points or more in G-Bike at Gold Saucer. I honestly have no idea how many points I've ever gotten on that. So that'll be an interesting one. Have Yuffie join your party, that'll be easy. Have Vincent join your party, that'll be easy. Obtain the Bahamut materia. This one, obtain 99,999,999 Jill. That's something I've never done, just because once I've gotten a few million, I've never needed anymore. So that'll be interesting to see how hard that'll be. I imagine I could probably just do the W item duplication glitch on something that's expensive and probably get it that way if I have to. Obtain the Bahamut Zero materia. That'll be easy. Obtain Knights of the Round materia. That'll be easy. You get one trophy for every single Ultima or Limit Break 4 that you get for each character. So the only one that's a little hard on that one is Eris, because you don't get her for very long, but we'll do that. Complete Final Fantasy VII, so just beat the game. Obtain the Master Summon materia. That'll be easy. Have your whole party fail in battle, so eventually I'm going to have to lose or die. Defeat Diamond Weapon, defeat Ruby Weapon, and defeat Emerald Weapon. and all of those should be fairly simple once I get leveled up. So those are all the trophies I have to complete. So the ones that I'm a little concerned with is the date with Barrett, the G-Bike points, because I honestly don't know if that's like insanely high or if that's easy, and then obtain the 99 million Jill, because that's a whole lot. Other than that, it should be pretty easy. But it gives me an excuse to play this game over again, because it's been about 3 years now since last time I played it. So this part here has to do, will go towards the date with Barrett, so I need to wonder how Barrett is doing first. Alright, next I need to wonder how Red 13 is doing. Yeah, I know, date with Barrett. I've never actually done it, and I've never, quite frankly, wanted to. I've always felt bad about being mean to Tifa and Eris if you do that. Most of the playthroughs that I have done, I end up going on a date with Tifa. So here, if you say leave it to me, that's positive points, but we're looking for negative points, so we gotta do that. And now we gotta see how Eris is doing. Cat fight. Oh yeah, you can go out on a date with Barrett. You can actually go out on a date with Yuffie also. It's just, it's really hard. You have to do everything pretty much perfect. But yeah, you can go out with 4 characters. Eris, Tifa, Barrett, and Yuffie. Basically, when the game starts, each character has like a certain amount of positive points towards you. Barrett starts at 0. Eris starts at like 50. Tifa starts at 35. So it takes a lot of hard work to get a bunch of negative points and then a bunch of positive points for Barrett, so that he'll go out on a date with you. Yuffie's even harder because you get her so late that you have to do some serious work to get those positive points up for her. Yeah, I've definitely never gone out on a date with Yuffie. That's hard work. Yeah, she's that's true. She's 16 in the game and Cloud's 21, so yeah, that's a little creeperish. I don't know if these things have anything good to... Wow. I'm not doing well at that. My favorite characters, if I could choose anybody... Oh, that's tough. That's really tough. I like... I like having Cloud, Barret, and Tifa. I also really like Vincent. Vincent was definitely my favorite character growing up when I was a kid. I definitely used everybody fairly equally. Yeah, I like Sid too. I use Sid a fair amount. I just when it comes down to like who would I take if I needed to fight, if I'm gonna fight Ruby or Emerald. I'm probably not using Vincent because you can't really use his limit break. So I typically would use Barret and Sid. But technically, Vincent is the strongest player in the game because of his ultimate weapon. When do I ever use Kate Sith? I try never, actually. I hate Kate Sith. And fortunately, because he only has 2 limit breaks, I don't have to use him very often. He is the one character I don't hardly ever use. I'll use him until he gets to the slots limit break, and then I don't ever use him again. I don't think he's that great of a character in terms of how strong he is, and I hate, I hate how he's a traitor. So, I just don't use him very often. We just saved, probably don't need to again. There we go, finally. And then plus the, like when it comes down to everyone's ultimate limit break, I don't like how, like Yuffie's is just a 9,999 damage for everyone who you're fighting against at that particular time. Same with Red 13. I like Barrett's probably the best. Catastrophe is pretty dope. Obviously Omni Slash is good, but Sid's High Wind is really good. Even, I mean, Tifa's is hard to get Yaz on all of her slots, but if you get Yaz for everything, that's a really strong one. Yes, I ran up the tower stairs last night, actually. I ran up all the way to the top, I got the elixir, I came back down in the elevator, and that's where I stopped last night, so that's where I started up today, on the bottom floor. Got the Turtle Paradise Flyer number 2. Yeah, well, I mentioned this, I think in the first part, when I played this game when it first came out, 20 years ago. I was in 6th grade. It's my first RPG I ever played. I had no idea, no idea what I was doing. I ended up beating the game, but like, I didn't have anything. I didn't have anyone's ultimate limit breaks. I didn't have any of the really good materia. I didn't fully understand how the magic system worked, how to level up things. Definitely didn't have all the flyers. Yeah, it was a train wreck. I wish I still had that save file that I beat the game the first time, because I wish I could show it to people, because it was awful. The save for Sephiroth was so hard. Like, the one mastered materia I remembered what I had was Destruct. Like, what are you gonna do with that? I have no idea what I was thinking. Didn't have hardly anything. It wasn't until probably a couple times, I bet it was probably at least a few years after that I get the Turtle Paradise flyers. Yeah, I definitely didn't have a gold Chocobo either. I mean, I didn't have anything. Didn't have Knights of the Round, didn't have Bahamut Zero, didn't have Full Cure, didn't have Vincent, didn't have Yuffie. I was in love with the story, but I definitely didn't understand a lot of it. I think the first, like, probably 10 times I played through the game, I learned something new every time. It's one of the things that's amazed me about this game, is that it's the replay value on it. It's amazing. This part in particular, actually, since we're talking about that, like my first couple times playing through this game, this part was so confusing for me, because like removing everyone's materia and adding it, I always got confused. And so this part where you go in the elevator, the fight I'm about to do, I didn't have materia on anybody. So the only way I was able to heal was with Eris Healing Wind, and the only person able to attack was Barret, and unless they had a limit break. It was rough. So we're gonna do Carbon Bangle for you, and one for you. Actually, I'll do one for Eris because she's weaker. Give her the accessory. And let's see. I need her to get her limit break a little bit more. Let's see which one's closest. Next level 460. Yep, that one. Really need that yet, but we'll put it on anyway. Alright. Now we get to do the elevator fight. Yes, I think the materia combination, now, granted, this is my first RPG, I'm probably super biased, but the materia system is by far my favorite magic system for an RPG. I think it doesn't get any better than that. The only thing I wish they would have done is, I wish they would have made I wish there was a hard mode that you could put in here. Because once you've mastered the whole magic system and how everything works, like, this game is pretty easy. I'm glad that they put the weapons in as like more of a challenge for people, but that's one thing I definitely wish they would have added some kind of a hard mode. And who knows, maybe in the remake, if it ever comes out, they'll add something like that. I mentioned this yesterday, but I don't know if you guys have heard about the news on the Final Fantasy VII remake, but it's not very good. There's they were working with a company, a third-party company, on the game, and they've been working on it for 2 years, and unfortunately, Square Enix cut ties with them, and they're now taking sole control of the game, which makes me think that everything that the other company worked on got scrapped, and they didn't like the way the direction the game was going, so I feel like they're probably going to be kind of starting over. They actually announced that they're scrambling for a development team to work on the game. So now the rumor is that the game isn't going to come out until 2020. So it's sad news on that front. I mean, I'm disappointed that it's going to be another 3 years at least until we see that game, but at the same time, I'm kind of happy that they're taking it that seriously, because they could easily just rush it out and not really care about their finished product, but that's not the case. And I think Square Enix understands how important this game is, and if they screw up, they're gonna lose a lot of fans. So I'm hoping that whenever it comes out, they do a good job at it. Yeah, I haven't played any of the Final Fantasies above 10. I'm a fan of the turn-based type of system, and I know that the recent Final Fantasies have been more of an action type of RPG. That's just not really my thing. I know that it was looking like that's what they were going to turn the remake into, was that type of thing, and I mean, obviously, I would give it a chance for this game. But I'm just kind of into the turn-based type of RPG. What's everyone's favorite Final Fantasy? 7 is definitely my favorite one, but I would actually probably go with 6 as my second favorite, or 3 on the Super Nintendo, depending on how you, when you played it. Tactics, yeah, Tactics. Some of my friends, that was their favorite one, Tactics. Alright, Ray, you have to play, you gotta play 6. It's too good not to play. What I like about 6 is it's got so many characters, and there's no real true main character. There's like 3 probably more important characters than the others, but there's so many characters to choose from. Everyone has their unique like fighting style, and honestly, as much as like I think Sephiroth, how great of an enemy he is, I honestly think Kefka is probably the greatest villain in Final Fantasy. Let's see. I don't need too much actually for this fight. But you can just level up some stuff, I guess. This is gonna look weird, but we'll just stick with that. And end. Yeah, Kefka's a psychopath. That's why he's such a great villain. He's just nuts. Like a lot of the like bad guys in Final Fantasy, it's like just take 7 for example. You think Shinra is like, at first you think is like the ultimate enemy. It turns out it's really Sephiroth. There's a lot of Final Fantasy 9 is kind of like that. Like what is his name, Kuja. Like you think he's kind of the bad guy the entire time, and he is, but he's not the last boss. Kefka is just, he's the boss from the beginning. He's the bad guy the entire game. Just a crazy guy who ends up getting stronger and stronger. We must, yep, we froze him. Well, that did not last as long as I was hoping it would. I liked 9. I don't know. I liked the story. I don't know. I enjoyed it. I never beat Ozma. I remember one of my last playthroughs of that game, I spent all that time getting to Ozma, and he killed me in about 5 seconds. And once I realized how much stronger I would have to get in order to beat him, I didn't even try. But 9 was cool. 8's funny because, like, you either love 8 or you hate 8. There's like no in between. I was not a fan of 8. Alright, I should definitely save. It's been a while. I think we go up here, or wait. I don't even remember where I go. It's probably out. Well, I gotta see how terrible I am at the G-Bike now. Be good practice, I guess. Oh yeah. Better figure out who I want on this thing. Let's see. Keep it. Barrett. Let's see, can I? Okay, she she doesn't have anything. Form party. We're gonna put Eris in because she can heal, and we need to get her limit break up faster than everyone else's. So let's do. Oh, wait. I think Red 13 has a bunch of stuff on him. Oh. Oh, that stupid turn. You know, I had the strategy guide like a couple years after I started playing this game. There are so many things not in that strategy guide that I always missed because I thought, you know, you get the official Squaresoft strategy guide, it's going to show you where everything is, and it doesn't. There's certain things in the game it doesn't even tell you exist. It's terrible. That's why I made that, I made the walkthrough that I did, because I was so mad at how many things I missed, because the strategy guide didn't tell me. like, Sid's strongest weapon, like, I always thought Cloud with his, Ultima weapon, it's 100 attack. I thought that was the only weapon in the game that was 100, and there's two. Sid has one, which you win in the speed square. Same way you get Ares' umbrella. Had no idea that thing existed. Same with one of the best armors in the game. It's the accessories, the cursed ring. Didn't know that existed for a while, because the game doesn't even show you, or the strategy guide doesn't even have that in there. Ooh, that hurt. There's an extremely strong weapon for, I want to say Red 13. It's Red 13 or Vincent. I can't remember now off the top of my head. When you go on the Shinra raid, when you make it back to Shinra HQ, if you go up all those flights of stairs again, there's a weapon. That weapon doesn't even exist in the strategy guide. Like, I always thought that was very irritating. Eris with the kill. There we go, mine below. Yeah, before I did my walkthrough, I did a ton of research on like everything I could find. It took me quite a while before I found like literally every single item that exists in the game and where to find it. And I was just blown away at how many things weren't in the official strategy guide. And I'll always talk to Barrett first. Yeah, I was watching this video not too long ago. It was pretty insane. Like, I didn't really think about it until they mentioned it, but like, think of how many games, like big games that have come out in the last 3 or 4 years, and how many of them are like, they're not even like new ideas. They're like remasters or sequels to games. It's just, I don't know, it's crazy to me, like how many, like there just haven't been very many creative ideas for games that have come out lately. And like they're just remastering ones because they can't come up with anything better. Nowadays it's all about microtransactions and stuff like that, which is unfortunate. All right. Finally at the world map. I've probably played this game. It's got to be close to 20 times. Probably once a year on average, close to. Ooh, I don't like them. Yeah, they're gonna steal stuff from me. Okay, good. You know, I never finished Chrono Trigger, but I have a whole lot of respect for that game because that's one of the few games, especially back then, that had multiple endings. That was like not a thing at all back then. People have asked me like if I'm gonna do multiple or do like other strategy guides or walkthroughs for other Final Fantasy games, and it's not that I wouldn't mind doing it, but like the reason I chose this one is not only is it my favorite, but like I'm kind of an expert at this game. I would have to do a whole lot of research if I were to do walkthroughs on the other ones, because you know, I know a decent amount about some of them, but I would want to be able to include everything. So that's why I haven't done any other walkthroughs for other games, other RPGs. Yeah, I started playing Chrono Trigger on an emulator actually, and I got super into it, and then I think something happened to either the computer or the emulator I was playing it on, and it erased my game, and when I got it back I just lost the urge to start over again and play, and I just never played it after that. I'll probably have to go back and do that sometime. Let's see. So if you watch my walkthroughs, you know I am all about the hypers. I have hypers on my characters like at all times once I have enough Jill to do that. Yeah, Chrono Trigger is a long game. Oh man, I am not gonna have enough money for any of this, or for all this. Anything I can sell. See, this is where having another hard edge would have been nice. Don't really have anything I can sell. Don't need that, because we got the hard edge. We'll get that, we don't need that. And we don't need that. Cannonball. I think the atomic scissors is... oh, I can't tell. Oh well. Maybe I can buy some of this materia. Need an earth. We have poison. And we need heal. Just recently brought to my attention there's another way you can get positive points for Barrett, and I think it's right here. Or maybe not. It's in one of these buildings. Peacemaker. It's a weapon for Vincent, I think. During the design of this game, there was actually supposed to be an item in this chest, but they decided not to put one in there. And then they just left this message that it's locked. Did not know that when I first played. Okay, right here. So this person is saying how good Mako energy is and thinks Shinra is good. So if you say you're full of it, that's something that gives you positive points towards Barrett. Then if you go up here and talk to the kid, see, the kid has like a real perspective about Mako energy. So you agree with the kid, and that gives you positive points for Barrett. Now we can go tell our story. Hey, y'all are scaring me. I'm gonna have to go and lock my door. Now I'm afraid some dude's just gonna walk into my apartment and say I'm full of shit. took me a while before I like actually understood what was going on here too. That was definitely another thing. When I first played through this, I did not watch that special video flashback thing in the Shinra mansion. Definitely didn't see that. So this is Zack. To your left, that Shinra soldier sitting down with his head down, that is Cloud. But yeah, the person all excited about the new materia, that is Zack right now. Yeah, once you understand like what is really happening here, when you do this part as Cloud's telling the story, you notice Tifa has like no idea what you're talking about in some parts, or is really confused because she didn't think Cloud was there, so she's like confused as to how he knows some of the things that like went on. Yeah, Cloud has a memory of it because he was technically there. He just is like living his memory through Zack and not himself. I always loved being able to like, I know you couldn't really control him, but like having Sephiroth in your party is... And then you just dying instantly for everything. Yeah, so right here, like, Tifa's confused because she's like, you weren't there. Yeah, I've gone into the menu and like looked at his materia and his weapons and stuff. Be like, I want that. I just want him in my party. So Sephiroth is actually talking to Cloud right here. But Cloud's that dude on the right. This guy. Or maybe this guy on the left. I can't remember, but he's one of these guys. It's probably this guy. Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's definitely clear who is who once you understand what's going on, but like if this was your first playthrough, you would be, I mean, you wouldn't think anything of it. Oh, this isn't where I want to go. So now this is where, let's see. Yep, Cloud gets extra pervy. Alright, so now you want to say I jammed on it. And then I think you say I remember. And then, so now when I come back, or get to Nibelheim the first time, if I go and play, I think I get some elemental materia from that. Oh yeah, and then I gotta see my mom. Oops. I don't think Zach and Tifa knew each other. Because Zach is from Gungaga. So this isn't his hometown, so I think this was his first time being here, so that would be the first time they met. And I'm honestly not sure if, like, I know playing the piano doesn't. I honestly don't know if taking her underwear has positive or negative points towards Tifa. I haven't ever seen anything about that. There's Tifa's fighting instructor. No, you don't find the other students. I never played, I don't know, maybe it's possible they did know each other before, but I don't see where they would know each other from before. So I don't know if that dialogue about not wanting Tifa to get in trouble was just something totally made up, because Cloud wouldn't have said that. Yeah, that is Zack that took the picture with Sephiroth and Tifa. Cloud was over to the right in the Shinra uniform. He always has his helmet on so that she can't recognize who he is, because he's more or less ashamed that he never made it into soldier and that he's just a Shinra soldier, a regular one. I never played the... Yeah, exactly. Cloud was a grunt soldier. I never played, what was it, Crisis Core? Is that what it was called? The game where you're Zack. So, I don't know if Zack met Tifa or not before this. I just never had an urge to play that game because I ultimately knew how it was going to end. Look at that, 99. I like his response. Fire 3, Earth 3, Restore, Life, Ice, Lightning. He's stacked. And I have Preemptive. Let's go. Yeah, I agree. I do think that's weird. Because when you actually fight first-class soldiers, they have way more HP than that. And they do a lot more damage to you than what Zack would be doing. Well, another way you could look at it is that they were only 16, so I mean, it's pretty young. Maybe they're, you know, the older they get, the stronger they get. So that's Cloud right there, not letting her in. Vincent just taking a snooze. I'm not sure how long he's in the basement. It never specifically says. This took me a while to understand too. Like, the way it makes it sound is that Sephiroth thinks he was, like, created, not actually, like, born. He thinks Jenova is his mom, and yes, he has Jenova cells in him, but he has an actual mom who he never actually finds out who that is. Professor Gast is his father, and what's her name? Lucretia is his mom, who he never actually meets. That's what Sephiroth thinks. Thinks he was, yeah, merely just an experiment created, but he has a birth mother. Yeah, Vincent got screwed over pretty good in this whole situation. Yeah, Sephiroth never finds out about his actual mom. And Vincent tried to stop this whole thing from happening, but he got shot by Hojo, and then Hojo did a bunch of experiments on him. And that's why Vincent's the way that he is. Yeah, basically if Sephiroth never would have learned to read, the planet would have been fine. As soon as he learned to read, it's game over. Yeah, that's how Vincent gets why his limit breaks are the way that they are. It's thanks to Hojo. Actually, getting Vincent is one of my favorite things to do. Unlocking the safe, the boss fight, getting Odin, all that stuff. Yes, this is Zach in here. Here, Zach gets his ass kicked, gets thrown out of the room. Tifa was pretty messed up when that happened. She almost died, so I don't know how much she, like, remembers of, like, who, like, picked her up. But that was definitely Cloud that did that. Okay, so here's another part where you can get positive points for Barret. So he says, let's move on. You say, wait a sec. And now you say, beautiful, just beautiful. And that'll give you positive points for Barret. Alright. So we're done here. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Alright. Yeah, I believe that's correct. Genova is more or less like a mutation that landed on Earth, kind of like an alien. Ooh, we need to throw these on. So I need to get Eris a bunch of kills now. She's got to be my main person to get all that, so we can up her limit break. Oh man, these guys give us sadness. That sucks. Ooh. Wonder if I'm strong enough to get beta. Strong one. Oh, the dance. So last time I played this, I was making my walkthrough, and I was able to beat the snake and get beta. I would like to do that again. Beta is like a super nice enemy skill to have this early in the game. I have 2 Jill left over. Well, I guess I'm not buying any of that. Let's see, what level is everyone at? It's gonna be hard. I might have to level up a little bit. Yeah, when I first played this game, I called the money Gil, and then was told that it was pronounced Jill, and I've been pronouncing it that way ever since, even though I don't think that's correct. But when you've been calling something some way for 20 years, it just sticks with you. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get my ass kicked, but I could give it a shot. I just need to get everything set up the right way first. And yeah. Let's see. Alright. Probably gonna fail. I'm probably gonna have to grind here for a little bit, but we'll give it a shot. Good lord. Oh, this isn't gonna go well. Should have taken sadness off before I started this. Ooh, trophy! First summon! Okay, this is where we gotta be careful, because he's going to boot someone off the screen. God. So I don't want to attack with Barret. No. Not! Cure the snake. Bye, Cloud. Okay. I think he's gonna boot someone else off too. I'm afraid to attack with Barret. Oh no! No! Shit. We were so close. Oh, we were so close. Well, I think we can actually do it. I just need to make sure Barret doesn't do anything when he kicks that second person off. That makes me... I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful now. See, I had like almost 700 HP when I tried this. I'm only have 500. Eris only has 300. It's embarrassing. So I'm actually really surprised we got that close. So, see, I just wanted to swap. Or wait, did I already in the save? Yes, I did. Oops. Okay. Might as well throw that on too. Alright, let's give it another shot. Come on. one thing I am a little worried about now that I think about it is even if I get Barret by himself, once he casts Beta, that might kill Barret. I may have to grind a little bit, unfortunately. We'll see. Still haven't poisoned him. Ooh. Oh no. That's not good. Still not poisoned. Need him to get poisoned. There we go. Why would I want to use Mind Blow? Does that prevent him from using it? I did not know that. That's new. Well, I will give that a shot. I guess I figured with Cloud being dead, he wouldn't sweep another person off, but I guess not. I guess he'll sweep 2 people off no matter what. So I can't have anyone die. is rough. Need more health. Leave Cloud alone, you douche. Wow, I think he has 1 health left. That's not a lot. I guess I should have used that before. Oh man. Yes, you're definitely right on that. Thank you. I just gotta hopefully hold off until he's about to die. Although, if his skill power is used up, can he cast beta still? Oh god, I just died. Alright, I need to level up more. I need to grind some more before I do that. I did get here pretty quick. I usually do more fighting. So Yeah, I think there's a couple things I could do. I think I could ultimately get it, but it would be a whole lot easier if I was just like 2 levels higher. Well, it's hard because that one attack, just his regular attack does like 450 some damage, which is just, I mean, my characters have to be basically at full health. I have been streaming for about, I say, 3 hours. I started at the Shinra building. So I did all the Shinra building, fought Rufus, escaped, did the whole Kalm Town story already. I've gotten through quite a bit so far. Yeah, I'd probably put everyone in the back row to do less damage since I'm mainly just doing spells anyway. Yeah, this is a really nice version of this game. It's on the PS4, but I think they used the PC version of it. Man, I hate these things. What I think I might just do is get a Chocobo and then do the Mythril Mines, and I'll level up some just from that, and then I could probably do it. Yeah, high potions will work. I just don't have very many of them yet. I only have like 5. And I don't have very much money. I think just going through the Mythril Mines would be... I would get through, I'd get money. And level up just enough. Oh, come on! I don't really want to go and buy a green just to catch one. No, I don't think Seal Evil works on the snake. Alright, I'll have to just buy a green, I guess. I'll go through the Mythril Mines real quick, and then I'll give it another shot. flamethrower. I need that. Need that enemy skill. Oh, wrong person. He won't do it who I want him to. There we go. Oh. Alright, we're up to 2. Oh wow, you know what I forgot too? Yeah, that'll probably help. Sweet, first try. See if we can get another one. So what's everyone's favorite materia? If you could choose one materia to rock with, what would you go with? Yeah, I like bio. I definitely like poisoning people. I was always a big fan of the double cut materia. That and Mime. Mime was definitely one of my favorites. Oh, really? Did you ever finish this game? Yeah, the 4x cut is like, that's my jam right there. Got to the third disc, oh man. We'll definitely have to watch when we get towards the end for sure. Four times cut in Mime I used a lot. Especially in the battle arena. Yeah, I mean the third disc is like is primarily like there's really nothing to do in the third disc except for finish the game and finish the game, fight the weapons, Emerald and Ruby, and you know, finish any like characters' ultimate weapons or limit breaks, stuff like that. Like, there's not much to do in the third disc except finish the game. Never got Mime. Yeah, that's true. You do need to be able to breed in order to get them. So, breeding the chocobos is not, you know, that's not really one of my favorite things to do. It's kind of a grind, but I mean, I'm good at it, but I always race mine. I race mine to a Class A, and then I breed them. And I've never had any problems getting the right Chocobo that I want. I just watched a video yesterday. They were showing how you can like basically guarantee them to breed the way you want them to without having to race them at all. And it involves like using a specific type of green and resetting your game, like, and going into the farm as quickly as you can. So I was thinking about giving that a shot and see if that works. Because if it does, that saves me a lot of time, because breeding is a long process because of how much you have to race. Racing takes a long time. 9 races per Chocobo. So alright, so we're a little bit stronger now. I guess we'll give this another shot. Yeah, I can do that. If anyone wants to throw out suggestions, I'm down. I'll listen. .27 defense, then that is the best thing I have. Oh man, a miss? That's not a good start. Okay. Man, what's with the misses? God. Bye, Cloud. And oh, okay. Oh, a critical hit. My health has to be full when Beta gets cast, or else I'm gonna die. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. See, I didn't want to... That's why I didn't want to use Mind Blow, because I was worried about his MP. Yeah. So we'll have to do it. Have to do it again without doing Mind Blow. But having everyone in the back row is definitely, like, that's a lifesaver. Oh man, that's killing me. did not mean to do that. That's not good. I might have just screwed up. Yep. Damn it. Yeah, I was not trying to have Barret use his... his limit break right there. Yeah, I think it does. I think being in the back row messes with the... because you're casting the spell from further away. So I definitely think that's... you have better defense, but you have worse offense in the back row. It's not a huge deal, just once he gets poisoned, that's what's most important, and then from there we can just do regular attacks if I have to. There we go. Yeah, that attack is pretty weak, 49. Oh, I want him to hit me with beta. That's the whole reason why I'm doing this. I'm trying to get the enemy skill. Well, that didn't make sense. You shouldn't have taken out Barret right there. Usually if Barret doesn't... No, if you die you don't get it. And what sucks is if like say you learn it and then you escape the battle, you don't get it. The only way you learn an enemy skill is if you you learn it and kill the enemy. Go give it one or two more tries, and if I don't get it, then I'll probably just grind a little bit and then do it, but I'll probably do that offline. How's the snake? Oh, there we go. Moment of truth. Not strong enough. So see, I just learned it, technically, right? So, revive Barrett. I check enemy skills. Yeah, beta's not on there. Yeah, I had a little bit more HP than this, but I was in the 600s when I did this last. So I need to check to see if there's something I can do to lower the fire damage. I'll have to see what I had equipped exactly, because yeah, I did like 1100, but when I did this, it only did like 600. So I'll have to see. I'll have to check my own video and see how I was set up on defense for that. Maybe. Yeah. So I'm probably just gonna grind a little bit and then that's what I was thinking. Is that what it was? I'm gonna give that a shot. That might be why. Put the elemental and fire on the armor instead of the weapon. Actually, I'm just gonna restart because that way I have full health. But yeah, I think you're probably right. That's what I need to do, and that's why I did half of what it did. So we're gonna put the elemental and fire on the armor. Yeah, I got that on there. Alright. We'll give this a try. I might have it, actually. I might have a tranquilizer. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh my god. I should have been able to get that attack off before he had a second one. That was kind of BS. I know I could have used my limit break, but I wasn't sure that was going to kill him. So yeah, if you're quick, which I was pretty quick, you can, as soon as he puts beta, he casts beta and you learn it, you can fire it right back at him and it'll definitely kill him. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Wow. See, my issue isn't damage. I don't, because if you do too much damage, you only want one person alive, or you only want one person on the screen when he casts beta, because that will happen. Yeah, I have sense. I could use that. I'm not sure who has it. I probably have to put that on Barrett too. Yeah, Cloud has it. Yeah, I'm thinking I should just use the big shot after he casts beta. I'm just hoping that's enough to kill him. It's the only thing I'm worried about, but I don't know, it seems like that's the only thing I'm going to be able to do, that he's going to let me... He's not letting me do anything else. $2,500 still. $2,200 roughly. It's not gonna work. Yeah, Big Shot's not gonna be enough, I don't think, to finish him off once he casts Beta. It's gonna have to be Beta to do it. He's just gonna have to let me get that attack off and not do a 2-move thing like he's been doing. Probably gonna end the stream here pretty quick. Just grind a little bit and then I'll definitely get it done tomorrow. My time is so far back. Yep. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it a night, but I will definitely finish it tomorrow. Probably around the same time. I'm on the West Coast. I'll probably do it around 8:30. But alright, well, thank you all for watching. I will see you tomorrow.